better roll them dice. You never know if it could change your life. Take a chance, you're neither wrong or right. You never know if you don't roll them dice. You better roll them dice. You never know if it could change your life. Take a chance, you're neither wrong or right. You never know if you don't roll those dice.
All right. There. All right. Cat's inside, ready to go.
Cats in, headphones on, mics up. It is time for Dungeon Master of None. Hello, everyone.
I'm Dungeon Master Matt. You know who
I'm
we
Dungeon
are.
Master Rob.
Thanks, patron listeners.
Yeah, special Patreon episode. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for listening. We have something very special for you today. I'm going to abuse my position as co-host of this podcast to make Matt listen to me talk about the game I have been working on.
Yeah,
I just finished
abuse me, Rob.
A second playtest of this game, and I'm ready to start hashing it out. So if you are at all curious or interested, this will probably be something that I will share on the Patreon soon. It'll be up for review playtest in the near future. Keep an eye on this space. But I think this is the reason why I started doing this has a lot to do with being a GM. So even if you're not particularly interested in this or interested in game design, I think there's value, or I hope there'll be value in talking about it from being a game master perspective. So again, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting the show, and stay tuned for more.
Yeah, this I think will be a fun actual prep episode, but the back half of it. So like, what do you do after you prep something, an adventure or a whole system, and review how it went and what went well and what didn't go well, so you can become a better game master and designer.
Yes. Well, and we don't talk about it this way, but in a sense, every time you GM something, you're kind of doing playtesting.
Isn't
you should
every
theoretically
game master a designer?
I mean, it's annoying, but I do think so. I do think that, ideally you should be getting feedback and iterating and improving. Just, I don't know, because I assume you like to and want to get better. If you don't, that's also fine. Yeah, you can just do whatever. But I'm assuming that most of you probably are going to be trying to take information from your games, and next time you run either something similar, or if you run the same scenario, you'll be trying to do it better. Matt and I both recently ran the Haunting of Ypsilon 14, which is a really great mothership module. I made a ton of notes for the next time that I run it because it was great, but I kept thinking about things I could do better. And that's kind of like how, I don't know, that's fun for me. And that's, I think there's a lot of value in that, even if you were not designing your own game specifically.
If you can, this is the key thing, is like the worst time in your life to like take notes is also the best, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's after you've had all of your friends over and you're probably exhausted, is when you should like make your notes about what went well next time, what do I want to do for the next session and stuff like that. And it's so hard. We've given the advice before that you should do this. Rob and I only follow it like 50% of the time, but if you could do it like 50% of the time, that's still like pretty good. So, I'm
notoriously bad about taking notes after a session. I try to take notes during a session. I almost never, aside from a few scribbles, manage to do it after. But Matt's right. If you can manage it, that is the best time to sit down and just write out some bullet points. So if you remember, longtime listeners, you might remember our dice math episode from a while ago, where we talked through various dice systems and ways of calculating probabilities, and Matt helped me hash out the dice system, which is at the core of this game. And
then what game is this? I'm going to attempt to describe it based off of Rob's like rule writing, and then Rob can fill me in with what is actually correct, which is a great way to get feedback about your game.
Yes.
Okay, Trinity, a game of ordnance and orthodoxy, or orthodoxy and ordnance, is a post-apocalyptic Western game about faith where you are like divinely inspired, like gun saint blessed by a god that is dead, and you are sent out on crusade, and adventures of faith, heresy, and cattle rustling follow.
If you'd like to hear the rest of this episode and many more, visit patreon.com/Dungeon Master of None.